What is up, guys? It's me, TheGamingD. We're back with dballerxx for podcast number 9. Guys, we got some good stuff to talk about in this podcast. Man, it's gonna be something. Am I right, Devin? Am I right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Alright, guys. So in the beginning of this, we want to address an issue that people have probably noticed. Mainly, I'd say new people to the channel have noticed, but the Minecraft Battle Royale series and what's going on with it. If you haven't noticed, we have been taking quite some time to upload each episode. I'd say up until about episode 7. After that, we haven't been uploading as regular as we would like to. Um, but yeah, the stuff that's mainly going on with it is just I don't want to sound like a jerk to any of the guys who are in it. But like me and Devin have talked about this before, and it's just the people who are in it with us aren't as, serious about it as me and Devin are. So it's hard to get good content out of people like I don't know, just like the other three that are in it. It's hard to get good content out of those three guys in order to make a good episode. So that's why mainly in the episodes you see it's just me and Devin mainly focused on each one. But like we don't know where it's gonna go from here. We don't know if we're gonna stop it automatically or if like we're just gonna try to figure it out and then eventually stop it in some grand old way. But as of right now, we don't know. We just don't know what we're gonna do about it. Hopefully, it does live on a little bit longer. But if not, then I'm sorry, and I will find a way to replace it on this channel.
Yeah, and this is the thing that sucks too. I want to touch on it myself. Like, starting it off, we had a big vision for it. Like, we planned out a lot of stuff with it, and me and Donald always try bringing different things to the table each episode. Like, for instance, I suggested in episode 4 we should make a trade because we didn't have any real content that we thought could have happened that episode, so we tried to spice things up. And in future episodes, me and Donald came together and, we planned a raid and certain things like that. And the thing that sucks is, and not, again, because I don't know if any of them are watching this, the people that are in the series, but I'm not trying to call them out specifically and be an asshole or whatever. Like, I'm just being straight up legit. Like, this is how it is. And I understand. I've heard their perspective on it before, but this is from my perspective and how I think on this. And I really feel like, we all came together on this. Obviously, me and Donald really have the main idea with this because we both have channels. They don't really do YouTube stuff, everyone else in the series. So they don't really have a vision. And that's okay. But I feel like if you're going to be along for the ride with something, maybe at least try and help out. I feel like what a lot of them do is they get on and, they usually do whatever. I feel like if one of my friends asked me to, come, please help me out with this series, it would really mean a lot to me. It would mean a lot to me. I would jump at it. I would help my friend out because that's what friends do. And obviously certain people are different, whatever. There are different things that go on. But I feel like when I'm going to try and do something, I want to try and give it my all and put in, 110% and, help out and suggest certain things when I can. And that's what I try. That is what that's what I try to do with this series, man. Like, this isn't even this is not my channel at all, but yet I'm still helping Donald out. I mean, I've suggested, I know, some of my people have come over and are enjoying the series as well. And, I try and help out with this because that's what you do with friends. And, you try as much as you can to make things work because trust me, I see this growth on Donald's channel and we're going to touch on this at the end. But he's seeing growth from something that he definitely enjoys and is passionate about, and that's what I want. I want to see stuff like that because that's what with me back in 2015 and 16 I was doing Fallout 4 mods and I knew that's something that I was passionate about, and I even said it that I'm gonna do this and I don't care if I don't get any views out of it. I don't care. because that's not what it's about. And I know that's how it is for Donald too.
Yeah.
He cares about what he does,
Like,
and
look at half of my content. Like,
yeah,
honestly, I don't get views that often. I do YouTube because I enjoy it and I
yeah,
like making content. Like, I'm not
yeah.
expecting much out of it, but like, I don't know.
Now that's how I feel like it should be for content creators. At least from my perspective, I do things with the passion and ambition first, where it's like, and I know you're the same exact way, where you want to put out something that you would watch yourself. That's always been how it's been for me. Even before I started doing mod videos and before I took off, I would always put out things where it would be funny moments or whatever. I wouldn't release it unless it would be something that I would watch myself. I'm not just going to put something out and be like, oh, I hope people are going to enjoy this. No, it's an experience that I enjoyed and I want to share it with the world. And I feel like that's what this is right here. This series is, it's a great idea that we have and it could work out even better, but more people need to be on board with the vision as well. And they just
Yeah.
need to help out just a little bit more, just a little bit more to help out this vision, because it's not just me and Donald. Even though we have a good idea for things, there are other people on board as well. And I really hope that they're watching this right now, because guys, if you are, just listen to the words, man. Just help out, because
And
it can turn into something even bigger in the future. You don't know. Just got to put in the effort. But go
and,
ahead.
and it's like we did ask everyone before we even started this, because we were not gonna start this unless everyone was on board and was willing to actually do the things that we asked of them to do. And the only thing we have ever asked them to ever do is just give me at least like a minimum of like 10 minutes of clips of just you doing whatever, giving us updates of whatever. And throughout the hour to 2 hours that we end up recording for, and sometimes like we can't even get that. So that's kind of like the thing that we're in a hard place right now when it comes to that. So like,
Yeah.
if you guys are actually watching this, who are in the series, like, I love you guys. You guys are like good people, good friends, but like, you guys, if you want to be in it, you got to actually show that you want to be in it. Don't just play the game. Just making a quick little 30-second commentary or a minute commentary is the easiest thing ever, and you don't have to be born to freaking, do commentaries. I don't. It's
I get what you're trying to say.
yeah.
Listen, yeah, yeah, it's all good. Listen, everyone that's watching that is interested in the series, me and Donald did discuss this before the podcast, that we went over a bunch of different options that we could do to try and save the series and try and make it better. So I suggested a lot of things to Donald. He bounced things off of me and stuff. So he's going to decide on that coming up in the next week. And, hopefully a decision will be made by then. And hopefully the series could be saved and improved. We'll just have to see by then, but
if it
yeah,
doesn't get if I don't decide on what I want to do, and or if I think that we should just end it, we'll probably just have a final episode where everyone's on. We can show where everyone's base is and stuff, and then we can just move on from there and think of a new series that either I could do by myself or get someone else along with me to do it. If anyone has any suggestions, on this type of series, that anything else you would like to see on this game, just you can go ahead and tell me in the comments, or even on Twitter. It doesn't really matter, but yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say on on that topic.
Hey, you know what I just thought about for a series right now? Just
Hmm.
to point this out, because I remember we did a Skyblock series back in the day. You remember
Yeah.
that one, right? That was fun. So maybe
Yeah,
in
I
the
remember
future
that.
we could do a Skyblock, and obviously I'm on console right now, so I can't do that on a PC server. But
I would.
maybe
We
we
could
could
do
set
it.
it
We
up in
could
a
do
in a
it.
yeah,
We could
set
do
it
it.
up,
Yeah,
fly
we
up to
could
the
do it.
limbs,
If you guys would like to see a little skyblock action of me and Devin, just tell us. because
Yeah, that'd be pretty fun.
it'll really help. And if any of you are here from like the past, like if you're here from like 2014 and you know anything of the hub, you guys will know exactly what we mean by the Skyblock series. Like that, it was such a good time. We had so many good moments in that. It's just amazing. So yeah, if you guys want to see that, just tell us, and we will most likely go ahead and do that.
Yeah, and trust me, if you guys do like this Minecraft stuff, we do have a lot of other ideas too, and I mentioned them to Donald, and he's had ideas as well. So just yeah, put in the comments if you guys want to keep seeing this, because we could definitely continue it with even, I don't know if you want to do it, Donald, but either multiple series going at once. I know that might be a little hard to juggle, or
Well,
just
we
series
could.
after series, whatever. Yeah, just keep stuff going. That might be a thing that we could do, because we do have a lot of ideas. So if that is what you guys want to
Here,
see, then we
Devin,
could work on that.
I'm gonna say a series that could be a possibility as like a side
Yeah.
thing while we do like a main one that we'd be doing. Remember back on the hub when we would do the building challenges,
Yes,
like
yes, I
shoot
do.
the area. So we could do that on the channel. Have set all that
That is
up and
fun. Yeah.
do that. I think that would be a pretty good video.
Little competitive, yeah, competitive challenges. That'd be cool. And
Yeah.
if it starts to do good, honestly, if that series does start to do good, I would think that if more people that are watching the video start to get involved in the comments, maybe they could suggest things to us that we could try out. I don't want to reveal too much. I don't know if you want
Yeah.
to say anything, but like, you know what I mean? They could suggest things to us. That might be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Just give us your suggestions and your thoughts on all of this going on, and yeah. So now that we're done with that little shindig, I want to talk about the Black Ops 4 beta that just ended. I think it was late last night, or yeah, it'd be late last night. It was good. I really enjoyed it. You're probably seeing gameplay of it right now. But I really enjoyed the beta, and I feel like they are going in another direction when it comes to Call of Duty. It's honestly not like World War II. I really enjoyed Black Ops 3 for the most part, other than the boost jumping. It feels like Black Ops 3. The guns kind of feel like the guns from Infinite Warfare, and I kind of liked those in that game, just the way they sounded, and I don't know, just something about them. They sounded good, but overall the beta was amazing. It was really good. The maps that they had were freaking perfect. I know there's people out there that had these little tiny things that they didn't like. Like freaking, what was it? Drifter made a video talking about the when you get shot, your screen supposedly goes black for like a couple frames, but it's not. It's blood on your screen, and it's letting you know you got hit. Like that's not a bad part of the game. I didn't even notice it while I was playing it at all. But it was really fun, and I'm really excited to play competitive on that game because it's definitely made for that. And I just really want to get a team together and just play that. I want to do it. But
yeah. And I
yeah.
haven't played it yet. I know there should be like a free beta because I haven't
It's
pre-ordered it,
coming.
but
It's coming
yeah.
this weekend. So if you want to
But
play it, you can.
yeah, from what I've heard though, a lot of my friends and even some YouTubers that have crapped on this the Call of Duty genre or
White
whatever
Boy
for a
7th
long
Street. Dude,
for a
he
long
blew
time
my
said that they don't like
mind.
it.
I watched his video and he said he liked Call of Duty. Like, what? This guy's been hating on it since freaking Advanced Warfare. That's
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean,
like,
I guess it's making a comeback. Hey, I will say this, for me with Call of Duty, Infinity Ward used to be the best out there. No one was able to top them, but obviously they went on a decline, and Treyarch just took over. Like I've even from World at War, World at War was it right? That was the one of the first multiplayer ones that they made that
Yes.
was really like full on for that generation. And that was one of the first ones that I got into playing with multiplayer, and I fell in love with that. And ever since then, I mean, Treyarch games have been amazing. You know what I mean? But
Like
yeah, they know what the community
I'm
wants. Definitely.
telling you, they like I don't know what they did to make the beta so like this is the best beta I've played. I played the World War II beta. I enjoyed that like a little bit. I thought it was, cool because it was in the past, but like it wasn't as good as this one. Like I enjoyed this beta as much as I enjoyed the Black Ops 3 beta when that first came out. Like
Yeah,
that one was amazing. I enjoyed the hell out of it. I played every day it was out and all day it was out. This one I did exactly the same. Like I haven't really talked to anyone. Like I know I haven't talked to you, Devin, since the
yeah,
beta came out.
yeah, yeah.
Like I've just been playing it and having a good time with it. Like I even, you're probably going to see it before this if you even watch it. It's a video on the beta and my thoughts on it. So you're probably hearing the same things over again. But like it was just so enjoyable, and I don't know if it's just because I've got better at Call of Duty throughout the years that I'm just like I'm not dying as much as I used to, or if it was just there's a bunch of noobs that were playing this game, but like I was going on good kill streaks. I was, going positive every game. I had above a like 1.5 KD in most of my games. Like that's pretty damn good for the most part. Like it's really good. It's really good. I'm excited to play it again this weekend.
Definitely, and I'm looking forward to trying it out for the first time. So definitely great. But yeah, I guess we can move on. You
Yeah,
know.
and the next month the beta for the Blackout is coming out. I
Oh, okay.
I don't know if that's a private beta for that or if it's just anyone can join.
It's
Um,
gonna be interesting.
but that I'm also excited for just from the gameplay I've seen of it, the little teaser video. It looks pretty damn good. Really reminds me of PUBG. But yeah, it's gonna be good. So, guys, this year is the year. I'd say this year and towards the end of last year is really the year of the battle royale games. So, Devin, what do you think about these battle royale games?
So I had a talk with this with you guys may know him. His name is Bubba. I
Bub.
had a talk with him about this many times, but like, you know, we said that, Fortnite is dominating the scene. It's huge. Um, but like for me personally, I don't think that there's a battle royale game that has really been in development for a long time. Like I'm saying, like where nobody has played it. Like
Yeah.
obviously there are battle royale games that are in beta, about to come out of it, whatever official release. There isn't, to my knowledge, I don't think a battle royale game that has been in development and really worked on as if it's a full-on game for a long time. Like I
Yeah.
really feel like with the whole with the blackout was it Black Ops 4, right? That's the next
Yeah.
one. I'm
Yeah.
just
It's
blanking.
it's
Yeah.
the
So
blackout mode. That's what
yeah,
they're calling
blackout
it.
mode is the next. It's a battle royale mode in Call of Duty, right? They're jumping on the bandwagon. So is Battlefield 5 jumping on the bandwagon. All of these companies are jumping on the bandwagon, and obviously they're made by huge companies. But you got
Yeah.
to think, battle royale just start like there's been battle royale games for a few years, but they're blowing up now because of Fortnite. I will definitely say PUBG and Fortnite blew the genre out into the mainstream, for everyone to play. And especially the fact that, Fortnite is a free game, everyone has access to it. So even that, and it's literally it's on everything. It's on your phone. It's probably on a fucking smartwatch. Like you could, whatever.
Dude,
You
if
could
it
probably
is, that's gonna be garbage. Like
you could probably
it's terrible on the phones, let alone
you
on a
could
smartwatch.
you could probably get Alexa, the Amazon thing, to fucking play Fortnite. No, but seriously, like it's everywhere, right? So everyone has access to Battle Royale for free. And that is why, it's so popular now and everyone wants to jump onto it. So I really doubt that there's, like I said, Call of Duty, Battlefield, massive studios. They have a lot of people behind it.
Yeah.
And I'm sure a lot of work has went into these modes, but there hasn't been a long time that I'm sure that, they decided to put this into their game. They've been working on Black Ops 4 for years. Years, obviously. It's a 3-year cycle, right? So
They've
Battle
probably
Royale,
been working on the Battle Royale mode for about half of that time.
yeah,
Because that's
half
around
of
when
that time,
Fortnite got
even within
popular.
within the last year, I feel like. So there hasn't been a studio, let alone a AAA studio, to really take their time and perfect a Battle Royale game.
Yeah.
And I wish that a studio would do it, because if these Battle Royale games are so good, as good as they are, I really would love to see what it would be like if a studio sat there and actually perfected one and took years in development behind the closed doors. And obviously, with Fortnite, you can argue that, well, it has to be, publicly released so that people can test it out and then, they can change it to how the community likes it and stuff. Yes, but you can also get people to test it out in private and stuff. That's what they do with a lot of games. Either way, a studio should take notes and sit back and really perfect one of these things, because everyone is making them. And I mean, it's getting to the point now where Battle Royale, one match has 100 players in it.
Yeah.
So that is a shitload of people as compared to Call of Duty, where there's 16 people in a lobby. So you're having
Battlefield where there's 64 people in the lobby.
So you're having this game where there's 100 people in a lobby, and the game is massive, one of the most popular games in the world right now. And so everyone is playing this. An extremely large amount of people are playing this. And you see it a lot in the media, and this is going to go into the next subject that I kind of want to just jump into, because it really ties into this very, very well, where I've seen it with God of War, right? Where God of War, the new one, was such a good single-player game, and it brought back faith. You heard it from all of these game reviewing companies like IGN and everything, where it was like, wow, single-player games aren't dead anymore. They're not dead. They're not dead. Like, people would say, oh, is single-player game, are they dying out? And no, just as a prime example of God of War, it's not dying out. But a lot of people are starting to say, well, the genre of single-player games are dying out. And I really hope that isn't the case, because, I'm a big fan of single-player games.
It's going to be a very boring world if we can't just play by ourselves sometimes.
It's a story, it's an adventure. And going into the next subject, where with single-player games being great, if you look, and I'm sure maybe not too many people have heard the news, but Red Dead Redemption 2, obviously it's coming out this year but there's been a lot of new details that have come out for it, where the developers said that they want the world to be as immersive and as real as possible, where, usually you play a game and, let's say you play a game like GTA, right? Yeah. And you can be going through the world at 1,000,000 miles per minute, right? You're just speeding through it and you're not paying attention to the scenery. And, just you see stuff happening. There are cars driving, people walking down the road, but, it's not that lively. Like, it is. It's a world. But they said what they want to do with Red Dead Redemption 2, and I've heard details, which I'll mention in a second, but what they want to do with this game, what they've done, is that they've made it so where you could play the game and not pay attention to much on what's going on in the world, but if you stop and not even play the game and you just sit there and watch the world, there's a whole day and night routine for everyone. The shopkeeper goes to the store, he opens it up. You can go into the store, you can shop for goods. He'll close it out at night. People will go to the store and shop for groceries. People will wake up, go to the pub, and then get drunk, come home. You could steal from different types of chests. Go in people's houses and rummage through their drawers. If you kill, it depends. Like, say you shoot a deer, it'll be in worse condition than if you kill it with arrows. And let's say you kill a deer and you don't skin it and eat it soon enough, it will start to rot. And when it rots over time, it'll attract predators like a bear. It'll pick up on its scent and it'll come after you. Or if you're riding a horse and you get too close to an object, it'll start to make like tiny steps, like trying to maneuver around it instead of going at full speed, like, not realistically. And it's just those details that are put into it. And there are way more that I can't even explain. Like one example that's huge, that's going to be a big factor in the game as well, is the fact that you're a part of a gang. And, with a gang in real life back in those days,
gang.
the gangs, they were outlaws and they couldn't stay in one camp because they'll be found, right? They would have to keep moving day after day or week after week. So in this game, you're going to be moving. You're going to be on a schedule. Everyone's going to eat at a certain time at night. People are going to be preparing the food. You sit down and eat it. If you're not doing the right things in your crew and in your gang, you're not doing things that certain members like, you'll hear in certain conversations when you pass by them that they'll start to talk negatively about you and certain things like that. They made this world so lively that you're going to feel like you're actually there and a part of it, and it's immersive. And that is what I love about single player games. That's what keeps it alive. Like that's the one thing that we need studios to keep that in mind and use God of War and use Red Dead Redemption, Rockstar Games and stuff like this as an example, a huge example that stories could still be made and don't take the easy way out. That's what I see. That's one of the biggest things that I see, is that these studios are taking the easiest way out by making these battle royale games. Because if you look at it, it's a huge genre. It's so easy to make, and there are so many of them out there just because it's such an easy cash grab, and people are going to play them and try it out. And you can make them for free and then have, cosmetic, pay to, get extra things optionally, and people do that. And that's one of the biggest things that I love about Rockstar. You take GTA, for example. You pay $60, you get the game, and then years after launch, they keep releasing free things for you to keep loving and enjoying this lively world. So, I don't know. I really feel like this game is going to it's going to break the charts, definitely. I feel like, personally, it could definitely be better than GTA 5, 100%.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, so
it has that chance, but if they don't have that multiplayer stuff going on in there, then it might not. As a single player game, I think
yeah,
it'll
and
do
that's
pretty
the thing.
damn good, but multiplayer wise,
There
it's
is.
still questionable.
There is multiplayer in the game. It's been announced and stuff, and there have been, I guess, leaked or rumored modes or something like that. So there is stuff like that, and I read an article earlier that there might be a battle royale mode. Hopefully not, but I think there might be. It's rumored, whatever. But it's Rockstar. They make good at multiplayer moves and decisions and stuff. Obviously, I love the multiplayer Red Dead Redemption 1, but it didn't last as well, I feel like. But definitely they'll probably try and keep this one more so alive.
Yeah.
Because, obviously, if you think about it, as much of a hit as God of War was, what people mostly do with single-player games is they beat it, and then they move on to the next game. So you got to have that multiplayer component to also keep it alive. That's the same thing with GTA 5. They beat the game. It was an incredible story, but the multiplayer still needed to be there because it still is lasting to this day. And they just released a huge, massive DLC that people really enjoy just a few weeks ago, I think, or something. So, yeah, I mean, you got to do that, but yeah.
So, Devin, the one thing I gotta ask is, what did that have to do with the question I asked you?
What was your question?
We were talking about the year of battle royale games, and I think you answered the what do you think about it? I don't know if you did or
Yeah,
not.
I did. I
Um,
did. I did. I tied it all into each other.
all right. Uh, let's see. What's the next one?
Yeah, no, I tried to fit in everything that I could right there. I discussed a lot about the battle royale.
Yeah, you basically did. The second one was just like, do you think they're gonna last? And um, I don't know.
Hmm. Oh well,
I
yeah.
don't know if they're gonna last. Honestly, I think this is the year that Fortnite's gonna die, even though it's
No, I think.
like I'm seeing it right now as like where we are right now with Fortnite. I can see that it's starting to die down. It's
It
the
is definitely
right
simmering.
now it is the modern, I'd say, Call of
Minecraft.
Duty
It's Minecraft,
and Minecraft. But like when Call of
and
Duty
people
was
would be
at its
confused by
highest,
that.
everyone
Yeah,
loved it,
yeah.
and then Minecraft was just going at it for
And
years.
no, it's a prime example of Minecraft because
Yeah.
obviously you don't have to buy Fortnite, and because Minecraft you have to pay for. But the fact of it is that everybody is playing it. Like
Yeah,
it's the
everyone's
biggest
playing it,
example of
all
Minecraft.
different ages.
This is the thing though. I feel like it's even a bigger example of Minecraft on an extremely bigger level because Minecraft was what the most, and I think it might still be, but I'm not too sure, the most bought game in the world, right?
Yeah.
Like it sold the most copies, whatever. It was the most popular on YouTube and everything in the gaming industry, and that's how Fortnite is right now. And it started out as a bunch of grown-up people starting, hey, what is this game? I enjoy it. Let's make some videos on it. Let's play it, whatever. And then it turned into the whole wave of everyone playing it, and then all the kids take it over, and that's what Fortnite is, man. They're gonna
Yeah.
start making merch and backpacks for it and wristbands and beanies, I swear.
Like
Oh man, but yeah, I mean,
I feel like Fortnite, it's not gonna have the lifespan of Minecraft because
no, definitely not. Because Minecraft, you could do whatever.
Minecraft, you have
Yeah,
three different game modes just in it. You got regular survival, you got creative, and then you have freaking adventure mode where if you die, that's it. You're done playing completely.
yeah,
And then you also have the multiplayer feature that's on it, where you can either do those three game modes with people, or you can do so many others. You can do spleef matches. You can freaking
spleef.
spleef, spleef.
No, I definitely agree. Like
You do
Minecraft is
Hunger Games. Like that was
no, yeah,
like
that was the
Hunger
best.
Games was
Uh,
like is the modern Fortnite.
yeah,
Like that's
no,
the
if you
modern
think about
battle
it, yeah,
royale game.
yeah. No, I mean, the only reason why you cannot compare Minecraft to Fortnite, obviously, in those ways, but definitely you can compare it to Minecraft and Fortnite just on the scale of
Yeah.
them. That's what I always mean. It's just the scale and the movement and impact that it is having on the gaming industry. That is what I mean. Because you remember back in the day when Minecraft came out, there were so many clones trying to copy it,
Yeah.
but it never really worked out that well. Well, now obviously there are a lot of clones that are copying it of Fortnite, and it's kind of working out,
But
but
like
Fortnite is
I don't know.
dominating.
I think this is my opinion. I think like I feel like it's starting to die down quite a bit compared to what it
Yeah,
was.
yeah,
People aren't talking about it as much. There's not as many people streaming it as much as they were. There's not that many videos on it compared to when it really got popular. I feel like by the end of this year, it's gonna just start to die down, and it's gonna be like PUBG. Because when
yeah,
PUBG came
definitely.
out, that was the hottest thing on the market. Like, it was so hot that they had to bring it onto Xbox. And after they brought it to Xbox, it just started to go down, and then Fortnite picked up. Because it's
I
this
mean,
brand new
yeah,
thing where you're building and you're doing the same thing you were doing in PUBG, but it's in a more cartoony themed and more kid friendly, and it was free. So the fact that it
yep.
was free is the reason why it's really popular, because
And that's what it is, man. The biggest audience to target is like
it's
kids.
kids.
Like, yeah,
Kids
that's it.
enjoy the pretty colors, the cool little
Yeah.
dance moves. Like I feel the game is this time next year, hardly anyone's gonna be talking about Fortnite, and it's gonna be like a meme.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
it's
for me,
like
I mean, right now.
I'm gonna kind of compare it to Minecraft in a way, like right, like if you say, yo, I'm gonna go play Minecraft, they'll be like, oh my god, Minecraft's for little kids. They're gonna be saying that pretty damn soon for Fortnite. Like, oh, I'm gonna go play
Yeah.
Fortnite. Oh, it's for little kids.
I mean, to be honest, dude, whenever I've played Fortnite lately, uh, trying to get paired up with random people, I swear to you, when I first started at the beginning of the year, or, well, back in December, October, November, then I would always get paired up with people that were like around my age,
Yeah.
around like 19, 18, 20 and stuff like that.
Now it's all
Whatever.
children.
I swear to you, every person I get paired up with now is a squeaky little kid. So it's starting, boys. The revolution, they're taking over.
Like by this time next year, it's going to be just another game that, came up and just disappeared. People
Yeah,
aren't going to be
and
talking about
especially,
it and
yeah,
doing much about it anymore.
because this is the thing too. You gotta also put into perspective a lot of the, from my perspective, like the people who make videos on Call of Duty, and especially like the people that cover Call of Duty Zombies mode and stuff like
Yeah.
that, they haven't had a true zombies in Call of Duty that was really good since Black Ops 3. So they've been covering Fortnite and other
I don't know.
games trying to get different
World War
content.
Two's is pretty good.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
It's
like
pretty
from
good.
the community, when I used to follow the zombies community, for example,
Yeah, it
they
used to
didn't
be
really,
really strong.
it wasn't as hardcore because with the Treyarch zombies, it's that story, it's
Yeah.
that story we've been following since World at War. And with this new one, that's going to be back, and it's going to be a whole season, a whole next year of DLC to cover.
Yeah.
So there's going to be way more content creators covering Call of Duty, the Battle Royale mode, and the zombies. So more content creators from that are going to leave. They might still do some Fortnite, but I feel like they're mainly going to stick to the new stuff, especially even people are going to be playing Red Dead Redemption, Fallout 76,
There's a lot of good games
Battlefield
this year.
5. Yeah, all the huge games. People are going to be sticking with all this new stuff. And, the people, because right now, there's nothing too substantially amazing out right now that people just want to cover. And I feel like Fortnite is a placeholder game. That's really what I
Yeah.
feel like. Obviously, you're going to have that hardcore audience, like, that are competitive with it, like Ninja and, some of the people from Optic and FaZe and all that stuff that really play it competitively.
Like,
And,
I
all
bet
those.
you anything, Ninja does not actually enjoy playing that game every day. I feel like sometimes
Yeah.
he enjoys it, but 90% of the time, the only reason why he's doing it is because he's making money.
But the thing that,
Like,
and I feel bad for him in a way too, I feel like now, obviously he is huge and it's not like he's losing anything, whatever, when I say this, but like, I kind of feel bad. He's kind of stuck,
yeah, he's
right? Like I
stuck
was
on that one
one,
game.
because I was watching him one day, a few months ago, and this one game that came out, it was sort of a multiplayer slash single player game or whatever. It came out, and this was when he would, average around, and he still does, but he was like averaging, he had at the time like 115,000 live viewers on Twitch, right? And I was watching his stream, and he was like, all right, guys, I want to try out this other game. I want to try this new game that just came out today. It's kind of fun. It was nothing like a battle royale game. It was sort of like a single player game with cutscenes and stuff. He got on it. Within the first 10 minutes, he drops from 115,000 viewers or around there to like 35,000 viewers. Now, that's still a substantially large amount of viewers, don't get me wrong, but you see how he's kind of stuck with, like, he's
At
not
that
going to have
point, he
that main
lost all the
audience.
kids that were there for Fortnite.
Yeah, you lose, he's not going to be at the prime viewership as to where, like, let's say a variety gamer would be, like someone that plays like, I'm going to play whatever I want. And, for example, I don't know, you don't watch him, but there's, Soda Pop, and he's been streaming on Twitch. He's been streaming even before Twitch was a thing. And he's a variety streamer. He does whatever, and he averages around 20 to 30 to 40,000 viewers per stream, and he does whatever the hell he wants because he established this is how it is. And,
Yeah.
that's what I definitely would like to have. I want to be known for variety, and I feel like people like Ninja that are
I don't
they
know,
stick
Devin. I
themselves in
think
that
I
one
think you
lane.
got yourself stuck right there, dude.
No, 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 no.
Hey.
Don't worry. But yeah, I mean, like definitely, I kind of feel bad in a way because his mood changes. I feel like when he's not, oh, my view count isn't great, and I've seen that with a
Yeah.
lot of people that I watch where it's like, wow, that's a
Like, I'm
huge.
happy to have freaking 10 people watching me while I'm
Yeah.
streaming. Freaking, let alone, like, 30,000. Like, if I had that, dude, I'd be going bonkers. I don't know what I would do.
Yeah, yeah, but I mean, yeah. So that's the battle royale talk, I guess. I mean, what
Well,
else could you really say about it?
overall, Devin, when do you think this Battle Royale theme and genre is gonna die?
So I think it's gonna go on. It's obviously it's like how Minecraft is. It's still I feel like it's still gonna stick around. People aren't gonna stop making and playing them. I feel like for at least another 5, 6, 7 years. But I feel like it's gonna stop being huge and the biggest thing ever, unless another major game like Fortnite comes out, that just breaks the charts. Obviously, each season when it starts out,
Minecraft 2!
yeah, no, like obviously, when a new season of Fortnite comes out, that's still a big thing. Everyone jumps on and plays it. So whatever that's how it's gonna be. And it's gonna bring people more interest back to the game constantly. Whatever as the years go on, I'm sure they'll keep doing seasons. Um, But you got to look at things like Overwatch. That thing was huge. It had seasons and stuff. And Overwatch definitely isn't dead, but it's not in the biggest spotlight in the world. And I feel like that's how this might be. Maybe next year or a year and a half from now, it'll be like how Overwatch is, where it's a multiplayer game. It's fun.
Yeah,
It's enjoyable. It
Overwatch
has
was
seasons.
big, like, what, like a year and a half ago?
It was absolutely massive, and it's still
Yeah,
big. People love it, but it's not in the major spotlight, and
yeah.
that's how I feel like Fortnite will be, and the battle royale genre going forward, or maybe at least just with Fortnite. That's specifically Fortnite, but I don't know. There could be another battle royale game that comes out of nowhere and takes the world by storm yet again. So we'll just have to see. But definitely for Fortnite, I feel like it's going to do or turn into what Overwatch is, where everyone knows it. It's not something new anymore. It's we know this game, we love it, we enjoy it, but there's no need to keep hyping it up because this is how it is and we enjoy it and let's just move on to the next thing. That's how people are,
Yeah.
unless
People get
someone
bored
does, yeah,
really, really quick. If they get too much of one thing, they're just gonna move on from it.
yeah.
I feel
That's
like
how it
that's
goes.
how the Call of Duty franchise kind of went. Like, it was the same thing almost every
Yeah,
year, so people got sick of it and just moved on to like Battlefield or something else.
yep,
But
definitely.
Well, yeah. So enough with that battle royale talk. We might actually have a little bit more of that coming up with a couple of these next topics. We're gonna talk about some games from E3. Yes, E3 was 2 months ago. You don't need to mention that, but these are games that we wanted to talk about like individually from all of the other games that we mentioned in our last podcast. So the first one is the Walking Dead game, like the actual Walking Dead game, not the Telltale game. It looks amazing. I am freaking excited for it. It comes out in I think February of 2019. Dude, oh, it looks beautiful. It pretty much is my replacement for Dead Island 2. Like, I needed Dead Island 2, but, this is going to be a nice, placeholder until that game comes out. It looks beautiful. Um, I can't wait to see what the story looks like and, like, what it's about. Um, so far, we've only seen, I think, one guy for the trailers of it, and he's in, I think it was Washington he was in, which is really cool. It's going to be in, like, an urban environment, so that's really cool. But Man, I'm really really excited for this game.
Yeah, so I don't know, you might not have seen it, but there have been a bunch of other cinematic trailers. So you had the original guy in, I guess, Washington or whatever, and but there was also a few other ones. I don't know if these are going to be playable characters or they're going to be like people that you talk to, but there was a guy who was sitting in a car and he was having a conversation with a dead, I think, zombie, and he was having flashbacks about his like niece or daughter or something, and it was pretty cool. And then there was a girl who was being like attacked inside of a store by these thugs, and then she led them into a back alley and locked them in a gate, locked a gate, so they were trapped in the alley, and a bunch of zombies came after them and killed them. And then there was a nurse who was like, I don't even remember how the trailer went, but she was a nurse. I don't know. There was like a zombie.
Just a nurse, just chilling.
Yeah, but like I don't know. It looks honestly amazing. Like it definitely seems like it's been I haven't looked too far into it, but it definitely seems like it's been planned out really thoroughly, and there's been a lot of thought behind it. Graphics are incredible, and it doesn't seem
Uh,
like it's just a game that, they made it in Unreal Engine and we're just going to give it to you with barely any, not too much
Honestly, I
effort.
might buy a PlayStation 4 Pro just so I can play that on there.
Yeah.
So I can look amazing. Like,
Yeah.
I want to see everything when it comes to this game.
Yeah, I mean, it looks great, and definitely a lot of work has gone. Like from what I've seen, they've put so much work into those trailers for it. You could tell that they really want to see this thing succeed, and I just can't wait to try it out for myself as well. And I think there might be multiplayer. I hope so. That might be fun, like playing through it with your friends. Who knows?
Yeah.
But regardless if there is or not, I mean, I'm still going to definitely get it and enjoy it.
Like
And it's a true
I
zombies game.
really like since they're using the Walking Dead title for it. I really hope it's kind of like the show where you're by yourself at first and then you end up meeting up with a whole group of people, possibly a family member that you didn't know was still alive, and just going on this whole adventure, having to fight off all these different type of leaders around the United States. And I just want it to be like the show in a way, so just
Yeah.
story based, I
So
mean,
you go
in a way.
from nothing at the beginning of the apocalypse to building up to something
Yeah, to
great and
being
all
like
the
the
emotions in
best like
between.
tribe in the United States that
Yeah.
has
Yeah.
actual living people in it. Like that'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Being the president of the
Starting a new
new United
civilization.
States.
Yeah. Yeah.
That'd be really cool.
That's definitely awesome.
Yeah.
So, yeah, looking forward to it.
All right. So the next one we did talk about quite a bit with the beta, Black Ops 4. Now, again, I'm really excited for this, mainly because this is the game that I want to actually play some competitive play most of the time when I'm playing it. It just fits really well, and I wanna play it kind of like I did with Overwatch when I first got that, and just have a blast with it. Also with
Yeah.
the Blackout, the trailers that they've had in that, it looks phenomenal. There are rumors that it's only gonna have, I think it was either 60 or
64.
64 people in a server, but it's honestly that's fine. For me, that's fine for me, mainly because the map's bigger than Fortnite. So, and the Fortnite map is pretty big. It takes you a while to run across the whole thing. It's got all these different landmarks from different Call of Duty maps, so that's really really cool. And it's gonna look phenomenal. It looks just like the regular multiplayer. Um, but man, it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be really good.
Yeah. And I think there was like a little Easter egg where there were some zombies in for up.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's pretty cool. See how that goes. Maybe
There,
you'll get some extra rewards from killing them.
I'm thinking there might be a game mode in the Blackout, kind of like H1Z1 originally was, where there's zombies involved in the battle royale, and like DayZ, where there's zombies around the world, and you're still gonna have to fight off everyone else around you.
I mean, and it would be cool and it would make sense because if you guys seen the trailer, um, in the Nuketown part, they're actually using the Nuketown from Nuketown Zombies and Black Ops 2, where it's the original Black
Yep.
Ops 1 Nuketown, but it's destroyed. It's like destroyed and the zombies are
And
there
it's
in the
clear. It's
mode.
clear as day that the bomb dropped right there. Um, just because, yeah, it's just clear.
Yeah.
I
But
think
yeah.
I think there's like a big crater behind it, and so something's gonna go on that, and I'm really looking forward to it. Like if they do involve zombies in this game mode, I think that's gonna really make a change for this genre of video games.
Yeah, definitely. I'm looking forward to this game. It definitely seems like, since they cut out the single player, they wanted to mainly focus on these multiplayer aspects because that is what keeps Call of Duty alive, the most. Even though I love the story mode, and at least they are doing some sort of story with it where you can
Yeah, for
play as
each
like a little,
specialist.
yeah, each specialist, you can play as like a little backstory or whatever. So that's kind of cool. I like that. At least they're doing that. Um, and yeah, they focused way more on the multiplayer to really perfect it. So a lot of credit to them for that. So
I'm really, really excited for this game. I might actually change my pre-order to a different edition just so I can, get some extra stuff for the game.
get that
Uh,
sexy mystery box.
ooh, no, dude, that's too
That's
much
a
money
lot
for
of
me.
money.
That's too much money
Yeah.
for me. And
Yeah.
just if I got that, I would want to present it somewhere, and I have no space to
Yeah.
present anything.
A giant mystery box just
Yeah,
right behind.
freaking. My dad walks in. What the hell is that? I just don't worry about it. It's just a box. That's all. That's it. But really
Yeah.
excited for it and cannot wait to play weekend number 2 of the beta. So the next game is Battlefield 5. Now, honestly, I was very, very disappointed in the reveal of Battlefield 5. I was like, it would have made more sense if they named it Battlefield 2. Because it's World War II. Freaking, they named Battlefield 1 for World War 1. Like, what are you, dumb? But I was really looking forward to a actual modern shooter. We haven't had one of those in a long time, and I was thinking like they were going to lock down and try to get a another modern shooter, but I feel like they thought Call of Duty was going to try to go to the past again. But it kind of backfired on them a little bit. I know people aren't as excited for Battlefield 5 as expected. They did change slight things like, movement features in the game to make it a little smoother, I guess, and graphic wise it looks amazing like it always has. Um, but yeah, I'm not really that excited for it. And they rumored, I don't know if it's true, but they're supposed to have a battle royale game mode. And I think in Battlefield, I don't think it's gonna be that good. Honestly, I don't think it's gonna be that well put together. But we'll just have to see when it comes to this game.
Yeah. You know what, Donald? I'm gonna be straight up, man. There's a woman on the front cover, so I'm not buying it. I can't. I can't. No, I mean, like that's literally how everyone was when the game first got revealed. The cover art had a woman on it, and it still does. But like everyone got pissed, and it's like,
It's
all
because
right,
it's
come on.
not historically correct.
It's not. Yeah, and but it's like, yo, all right. At the end of the day, who the fuck cares? It's a video
To
game,
be
dude.
fair, if they're gonna make a game in a certain time period, they should get the history correct. You know?
Yeah, I mean, well, if you want to be real about that, there was a woman there were women in World War II and even World War One. The thing is, I think people think that, oh, there's going to be women and men fighting alongside each other like there is in modern situations, because that's not how it is.
Yeah.
in Battlefield 5, there's, a division of women or whatever that went out and, fought in the military, and they want to capture that, just like what they did with and this is what I love about what they're doing with the story modes, is they want to show like different things from the time periods of like the war, that people really didn't see that much, and that's why they're doing this with this game. Is that we've all seen D-Day, we've all seen this, that. What they want to show is things that they want to show more, like, I think I forgot exactly what it was, but like
Honestly,
there's
I'd like to see D-Day in a Battlefield game.
that would be cool. But
Like
like,
the Call of Duty game, it looked pretty damn good, but in a Battlefield game, whoo.
yeah, no, definitely. But like, this is the thing, they want to. Now I don't remember exactly what it was, but people were mad that, like, there's this like division, or even in the multiplayer of the game, there's like these people with blue body paint and stuff, and they're like, what is this? Like, this isn't even. This was in World War II. No, what the? But like, that actually did happen. If you look it up, there are pictures of this like division. I don't know if it's like an airborne unit or like something else, but I don't know. I don't want to talk too much about it because, like, I don't know. I don't have too much knowledge on the whole
Yeah.
thing. But like, they want to show that stuff. They want to focus on the women that fought, because that's not touched on that much. They want to focus on that division of the people who painted themselves blue or whatever.
The
They want
Blue
to, like,
Men group
yeah,
over
yeah, the
here.
Blue Man Group. But like, stuff like that. And I love that they're doing that. And I hope that someday they do make another modern game, because I want to see stuff like that for, some modern, where they show a bunch of different stories of like this guy who went on this secret operation behind enemy lines, and then they'll have one story where it's, I'm just a guy who's a part of this military squadron and I'm along for the ride. Like, just different things. I love how they show off like 6 different perspectives for each story.
Yeah.
I just think that's awesome. The war stories, I think they're called. Either way, though, what they did, the $60 main regular edition has a woman on the cover. People got triggered by it because everyone,
Triggered.
they just, whatever. They get triggered by everything, I guess. This is
This
how
is
people are
America.
nowadays. Yeah, and so the the funniest thing ever, they were like, you know what? You don't want a girl on your cover. You could pay $75 instead
Yeah, they're
and get
like,
a
got
guy
him, I got
for
him.
the deluxe edition. So that's
Oh,
what a lot of people are going to do, is get that.
also, what I want to say about this game that's really cool is you don't have to pay for Battlefield Premium in this year's game. You actually get all of the DLC for free. So I think that was a really, really
That's
smart
awesome.
move.
Yeah, definitely. That's great. That's great.
Alright, so hold on, don't talk for a second. Alright, but yeah, it's gonna be mighty fine, this game. I think it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be somewhat enjoyable, but I am not going to pre-order it. I'm not really that. I'm not that into the game to the point where I
It
want
doesn't
it
seem
right
too different.
away. Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't. It's not gonna be that different from the last Battlefield game,
definitely.
and
Like, you watch gameplay from it, and it pretty much, it
it's
seems
it's
pretty
it's
much
a
the same,
copy
just a
and
different.
paste.
A
It's a
few. It
it's a
seems like,
copy
yeah,
and
just
paste.
a few years later from the previous game, or however many years,
It's like
apart.
30 years later.
Yeah, yeah. So like 30 years after the last game took place, pretty much the same exact graphics. Gameplay is pretty much the same. Like, obviously there's new features and stuff, but
Yeah.
we're not going to dive too deep into that, whatever. But like, it, for the most part, just looking at it just straight up, it's not too much of a leap as to where, like, World War II, Call of Duty World War II, you're going from that World War II era to Black Ops 4 being
Yeah.
in the future again, or semi-future, whatever. Like, there's a big difference. So that's why.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
I completely agree with
yeah,
you on
this
that.
game, yeah, I'm not getting it right away. If anything, I'm gonna wait until like Christmas to possibly get it. Um, Mainly because it's probably gonna be on sale. But yeah, this is a game where I wasn't too into it going into the release of it. I wasn't even that into Battlefield 1. So just the fact that they copy and pasted basically just into a different era, just killed it for me. It really killed it. But yeah. So the next game is Devin's pride and joy. Other than the Fallout game coming out.
Oh, what? I thought you were gonna mention Fallout.
Oh no, other than uh we got Red Dead Redemption 2. Now yeah, he did talk about it quite a bit at the beginning of this video.
You can give your perspective now because
But
I went off talking about it.
honestly, like this is again gonna be another game where I'm not going to pre-order it. I have other games that I want to, I'm more excited for and more into than I am this game. I played the first game. I played the what is it, Undead Nightmare or whatever
Yeah.
from the first game as well. I didn't really enjoy the first game at that much. I think it was mainly because of my age at the time. At the time I didn't enjoy playing single player games. I just couldn't. I was more into playing Call of Duty than anything. Um, but it looks beautiful. It looks amazing. Um, it would have been nice to see another um, possible freaking, what am I saying, GTA game, like a remake of a GTA game, and they add some stuff to it instead of this one, and maybe save this one till next gen, kind of like what Bethesda's doing with the Skyrim games and
Elder Scrolls.
Elder Scrolls. I'm sorry, Elder Scrolls. I'm sorry. I knew you were gonna say something the second I said Skyrim. Oh, but yeah, I think they should have waited a little bit for this. But what we have, it looks really, really good. The details that Devin gave in the beginning of this video, I didn't even know. So like with the everyone in the game has a job to do, like they do certain things. That's really, really cool. I really hope the multiplayer is kind of like GTA 5's multiplayer. Um, I feel like they're gonna do something with, obviously you're gonna have to buy money or coins, however they're gonna do currency in the game, and I feel for jobs they might have bars possibly, but mostly it's gonna be uh, having like good old cowboys, or gangsters of that era, and I think it'd be really cool. I think that would be really, really cool. But overall, I'm not too excited for this game, but I'm excited to just try out the multiplayer on it. But
Yeah.
that's
And
mainly my thought.
with myself, really quickly, yeah, I definitely I've been a fan of the Red Dead series since PlayStation 2, and you may scratch your head because a lot of people don't know this.
Yeah, Revolver.
But yeah, Red Dead Revolver was actually the first one, and I played that when I was so young, and it was just
They
the
have that on
game.
PS4.
I know, yeah, they do have it on PS4, and I might get it again someday just to play it and relive those good old times. But like, yeah, that game was amazing, and I don't know, man. It had such an impact on me when I was younger, and that's why I played Red Dead Redemption. It was a great game, and I'm definitely getting this game day one because, man, after hearing those details the other day about what's going to be, just how the world is so dynamic, and it just even people in your gang, I'm pretty sure have like jobs too as
Come
a
gang.
side, yeah, as as a side thing that they do besides actually being thieves and stuff. And another thing that you could do that I remember is you can literally run alongside a moving train, jump onto it, hijack the train, take people's stuff from them, jump off, get onto your horse, and just ride off into the sunset. Like, I don't know, man. It seems like such a great game. I can't wait, man. I really love that era
It's
too. I
gonna
love
be
seeing cowboy
really
movies.
it's gonna be really, really different because we
Yeah.
haven't had a game anywhere near like this in recent time. I think I'd say
Yeah.
just GTA 5 is the closest game to This
That
one.
I can think of. Yeah, yeah,
But like, it looks really good, and it's just gonna blow people out of the water. I think it's gonna
yeah.
do
I
really
might,
good.
yeah, I might cover it on my channel for a little bit too.
Yeah,
Like, I'm really excited for this, man. So yeah, I
do a
mean, we're gonna have to
playthrough
see.
on it or something. I
Yeah,
don't
man.
freaking know.
Yeah, we'll have to see,
That'd be
but
some good content.
yeah, we'll have to see. But great, great stuff.
Yeah.
So that's all I have to say.
Do you have anything to say on any other game at all? Any other game that's on your mind to talk about?
Man, I can't wait till Fallout 76 comes out. No,
Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Are you gonna play the beta?
I
Because
definitely am. Well, no, I am. I haven't
because
pre-ordered it yet, but I'm gonna get it
because
and
I
play it.
know what you said this in a party the other day, that when you play
Yes,
the
yeah,
beta, you're going to want to just play the game
yeah,
itself.
yeah. And that's the
So
thing. I'll touch on this. So this is the thing that like is about me. So a lot of people, like I said, and I made a video about this. So I won't delve too long into this, but a lot of people, especially with other betas as well, and I hear this in the Fallout community all the time, and I hear this in Call of Duty community and stuff like this, where it's like, I want the beta to be now. We need this
yeah,
now, and it's like. And obviously, people could say, yes, it gives the devs more time to work on things, whatever. But still, the sooner you get it, the more you're going to be itching to play the main game. And that's why I love that it's only a few weeks or maybe
like
a week or
that's how
so.
I'm feeling right now
Yeah,
with freaking
that's
Call of
how it
Duty.
is, man. That's exactly why I'm so satisfied that it's very close to the release date with the beta, because I know, and I'm going to play it, and I'm going to make a lot of videos on it and everything like that. I'm going to cover it. But that's why I'm glad that it's so close to the actual release, because then I'm going to have content each day or week leading up to the release, the official release. So then I'll still be able to have a part of that with me. I'll still be able to work on it. But with the beta for, let's use Black Ops 4 as an example, the beta is so far away, not too far, obviously, whatever, but it's like, it's farther
It's
away.
about 2 months away.
Yeah, it's further away than the Fallout one is. And you only have a few days, and obviously there's going to be another beta coming out, and then the other Battle Royale one. But
Yeah.
still, like, you only have a limited amount of time to get these clips that you could make, for content and stuff, and that content can only last so long, because what can you really say about it that, even that other people haven't said about it already and
Yeah.
stuff. So it's like, that's why I'm really glad that it's going to be so close, because I'm going to have a few weeks to, I'm going to play the beta, enjoy it, make content on it, and I won't have to stretch it and drag it out. And then the game can officially release, and then we can get into the meat and potatoes of it and just
Man, the
have a
meat
really
and
fun time.
taters.
Yeah, man, and it's going to be great. So yeah, that's why I am content with the release date, and a lot of people are pissed about it. I've heard, but
Yeah.
just deal with it, guys. Come on. Whatever, that's how it is.
Yeah, man, I like just thinking about just every game coming out this year that like people are making bank this year. Like Call of Duty's good. Battlefield, it's all right.
That's what I'm saying, man. This is the year for...
Fallout's coming out, like the first ever multiplayer Fallout is
Yep.
coming out.
Yes, this is the best year for gaming.
That's gonna be crazy. Like Red Dead Redemption, dude. I'm gonna nut. Oh my god. Like
I know,
it's a
man.
creeping. It's a
It's
creeping.
it's one of the best years in gaming
Like
that we've ever had in a long
like
time.
dude,
I'm telling you.
I'm gonna be getting freaking today actually as of this recording. I'm gonna be getting the new Madden game. So like I'm really hyped for that. Like they added a lot of cool things into it. Like that's amazing. Freaking the new WWE game. Like we haven't seen any screenshots or anything, but actually today, because they announced yesterday that today they're gonna be releasing some screenshots on their Twitter. So you might have seen this already, but dude, this year it's crazy. I'm loving it.
Yeah,
I'm loving it.
definitely.
Oh,
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I'm loving
McDonald's.
I'm loving to be a gamer right now. This is the best time to
Yeah,
be a gamer.
definitely it is, man. Definitely. Especially, yo, let's talk about this real quick. I know you don't play the game, but just from my perspective, like it's even more so like this year is just great for gaming. Like one of the biggest disappointments in the gaming
Oh my god.
history, No Man's Sky in 2016, it came out and it just let everyone down. And this year, a few weeks ago or last week, whatever, they put out an update which brought it back. And the people that are fans of the game are loving it. Like it
Yeah.
redeemed the game by so much, and I'm falling in love with it all over again. And I mean, it even has a creative mode where if you don't want to grind for resources, you can play it like in Minecraft creative mode, and
Minecraft.
yeah, and you can actually build whatever you want, any type of really weird creative base, because there's a lot to the base building in that game. You can make a lot of cool things with it. So there's a creative mode in it, and I think there's a lot of great features with the game that they've added. And I'm pretty sure creative mode has been in there for a while, but they've added a lot of things in there that are redeeming the game, especially like if check my Twitter out, link in the description. Uh, I
This guy's a plug-in. He's
I had to
plugging.
do it. I tweeted out some pictures of, you know, some screenshots because there is a photo mode in there now, and you can get some really cool, pictures in the game. And I'm a big fan of outer space, and just like that, just looks awesome. Exploring these weird worlds. It's literally like outer space Minecraft, just randomly generated stuff, and just you can just come across these cool things. So I don't know. I love it. I'm falling in love with it,
It's a real
and
good year to be a
yeah.
gamer.
Great stuff, boys. So, yeah.
Alright, so the final thing we got to talk about here today is I want to talk about channel growth. Um, on my channel, like for one, I want to say thank you. Like I did not ever expect to have as many subscribers as I have. I've been on YouTube since I was 11 years old, I believe. So it's been since I think like 2009. It's been a crazy freaking almost 10 years of me being on YouTube, and all of my other channels that I've been on all together don't even add up to the amount of subscribers that I have on this channel. And it's really cool seeing some love from all these people in recent times with the Minecraft series coming out and people actually enjoying it. Because I was really, you can even ask Devin, I was very, very hesitant on uploading anything Minecraft related in 2018. I didn't think anyone would enjoy it, but people do enjoy it, and it's amazing. I enjoy doing that type of stuff. People are enjoying my WWE content. I don't know why. I don't know why, but people are enjoying it. People are subscribing for that type of stuff, and just my sub count has been going up. From the past, I'd say 2 weeks, it's gone up almost 30 whole subscribers. That doesn't seem like a lot, but like in my eyes, it's quite a bit. And like the view count keeps going up and up, and I'm loving it. And I just, man, I just want to try to keep this group of people that I have that is viewing all of my content. I just want to try to make all of them happy at once with whatever I upload. So yeah, I just want to say thank you. I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you. And Devin, I gotta actually say thank you to you too, because you have, as much as you're a pain in the ass, you you do push me to do stuff, and when I end up doing it, it ends up actually, doing something good for me. So I'd like to say thank you for that.
Because, yeah. I mean, dude, this is the thing. This is all I really care about. Like content creating. I just have such a passion for it, and honestly, like everyone else that is passionate for it that's around me, I want to see everyone succeed. So that's why I want to help you out with this series that's going on with Minecraft. Your channel's growing and I want to help you keep growing this. And Bubba, I want to see him grow. He has plans for the future and I see growth with myself and I want to bring everyone else up with me. I don't want to be that
Yeah.
person that's going to leave everyone in the dust. No, I want to create a team. I want to have everyone there. And if someone skyrockets past me, I'm still going to support them. I don't care. I want to see growth because it's like, at least someone can make it and it'll be fun. It's not even about making it. It's about doing what you love and making content. And that's what it's all about. I make Fallout videos because I love it and it's fun. And that's why I'm not forcing content out. That's why I've slowed down on making Fallout videos months ago and stuff, just because if I'm not in the mood to do something that I'm passionate about, I'm not going to, because that's what I was doing. And I don't know, what I did in the past is that I would make a Fallout video every single day. And I'm still growing if I make a Fallout video once or twice a week. It's just not as fast. But the thing is, I don't have like a computer right now or whatever to do what I really fully want to do. When I get that, I'll go into hardcore grind mode. Right now, I'm going to do it because, I burnt myself out so bad on Fallout, and it made me take a 4 to 6 month break from it, and I was playing Ark just instead. I needed to take my mind away from it completely. You can't do that with things. You can't burn yourself out. That's why I take time to make these videos. And it's like, you still see growth because it's something that you're passionate about. And you're passionate about making these videos, and you're going to see growth out of it because you're seeing growth out of it right now.
Yeah.
And that's why I wanted to see you succeed doing this because, I don't know, man. What the fuck? Like, you know what I'm trying to get at? Fuck it, dude.
It's like the feeling, like I've gained quite a few subscribers in the past, I'd say couple months, compared to, like, it took me maybe 2 years to gain 500 subscribers, and it's taking me, was it 2 years? 20, no, it would be 2014 to, I'd say, 2017 maybe.
So like
And
3 years.
yeah, like 3 years to get just 500 subscribers. And it's been, what, like a year? Not even a year. And I'm already going into 600 subscribers. So I'm gaining more than I was before. And I think it's mainly because my content's getting better. And just people are, I guess, connecting with me in a way. Or it just could have been a few lucky videos that, have done pretty good. I don't know, but somehow people are actually enjoying the stuff that I do on my channel, and it feels amazing. Like, the day I hit 1,000 subscribers is gonna, honestly, I'll probably cry. Like, I'm not gonna lie, dude. I will most likely cry, mainly because
Dude, do a
I've
reaction
been,
to it.
dude.
Social Blade reaction, man.
Mainly because I've been doing it for so long. Like, I don't know how long you've been doing it, Devin, but like,
Yeah,
man, I've been doing it since 2009.
I've been doing it since 2011, 2012,
Like,
2011.
next year is gonna be like my freaking 10-year anniversary of being on YouTube, and I think next year is gonna be my 5-year just for this channel. So, like, oh, I'm gonna be so happy. Like, I'm getting closer and closer every day, and I just want to get there. Like, once I get there, I feel like I'll grow easier as a channel compared to what I'm doing
That's what
now.
happens, man. It's a
Like,
slow build up.
Once
and
you
then
hit that
you're-
1,000, like, I remember when I had more subscribers than you, Devin. I had, like, I think it was like 400 and something subs. I looked at your channel and you had like
200 or something.
I think it was like 80 subscribers.
Oh
Like
yeah,
this
no,
is
I
when you
remember that. Yeah,
actually
yeah,
started
yeah,
to upload.
yeah,
And
yeah.
then we obviously we stopped talking for a long time, and I go back and look at your channel, and then you had like 2,000 subscribers, and I was stuck at like 500. I was like, oh my god, Devin hit the mother load. That he did something right. He clearly did something right. People are enjoying his stuff. It's just it's really cool to see someone that I know and have. I'd say we kind of grew up together in a way,
Yeah, definitely.
because
No, yeah.
we knew each other when we were like 13, going. I'd say more like 12.
12, 13.
Going
Yeah.
going on, we're both 20. Like it's crazy. We've known each other for a long time, and we're seeing each other hit these milestones together, and it's a really really good feeling. Like I like it.
Yeah, man.
I
This
like the
isn't the
feeling a
end,
lot.
man. And it's just beginning. I'm telling you, man. I mean, I'm happy. I recently, you told me, I didn't even realize it, but I hit 1 million total channel
Yeah,
views, which that's, I didn't express
just
it, but like it's cool as
that's
fuck,
amazing.
man. Yeah, it's amazing. It's awesome.
I know.
It's
I
an
was like,
achievement.
Devin, did you know you hit a million total views? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That was your
Yeah.
reaction. It was like,
Yeah, I mean, it's because I feel like I sort of reacted to it earlier in the week because I went to my channel and it said I was like I was about to hit it and I was like wow, oh, and then I like fully realized it then, so I didn't fully
yeah,
react to it after. But like it's I don't know. I've been working at this for a while and obviously for the moment, and I know this, I'm obviously pretty much locked into Fallout for right now. And I love Fallout and have a passion for it, but I'm not going to be stuck there forever. I have huge plans for not only myself, but Donald, if you're going to stick around for the ride, you too, and even Bubba. Like, I have plans for this whole thing,
oh yeah,
and
I'm sticking around.
it's going to be crazy. So, I mean, yeah, I don't want to say too much right now, but man, yeah, this is
Yeah,
fun, and I really enjoy it. Yeah, man. What else is there to really say? We're just gonna have to see how the future
yeah,
goes, man. I know for
and
a fact
just
that if listen, man, I'll be real with you. If we could find a way to keep working at this, even the Battle Royale Minecraft series or the anything else Minecraft related or whatever you want to do that even can involve me or I can help you out behind the scenes, like I
yeah.
could definitely, if you need me to help you out with this, we can get you to 1,000 subs by the end of this year. Like it could
Like
happen, or at least close, at least a 900, man. Like
I
you can
would
hit this.
love,
Don't
I
worry.
would honestly love to get to at least either 750 or 800 by the end of this year.
Yeah,
Like
definitely, man.
that would be amazing, but like don't know if it's going to happen. It probably won't, but if it does, I'll freaking jump for joy. It'd be really cool. Really really cool.
Listen, I've noticed with you what's been happening with. I remember back in 2015 and I guess 2016. I don't really remember, but like around 2015, I remember, and not talking crap or anything, but I do remember some of the
Talking
things that
smack? You talking smack?
you no, some of the things you uploaded, and I must say I've done a few things like this as well, where you would upload things where it's like, let's try and get the views out of it or something,
Yeah.
rather than like too much passion. Way more now, though. I see that you're putting so much passion into this, and that's what it is. And you notice that it's
That's
growing.
that's what
That's
my
what it
I
is.
like I went from like my old wrestling videos back in the day, like when I would wrestle with friends. Those were I did all those through passion. I really really enjoyed it, and all of the people I did it with was really really fun. I went over, started doing gaming videos. It was still passion. I didn't care about views. And then out of nowhere, I just lost that, that passion. And I just went straight for, I want to get a video to like 1,000 views. Like that would be really, really cool. I've gotten that plenty of times. Like I got quite a few videos on my channel with over 1,000 views, and it I don't know, something clicked in me where I was like, okay, I need to stop trying to get views, and I need to try to get a community to grow around a certain type of content, or like people actually viewing my channel and subscribing because they enjoy my content. So I started putting way more work into my videos, and that was mainly when I started like my Counter-Strike videos. Those were like my real first videos that I actually edit. I do all those, and I did like the funny moments for freaking like almost 30 episodes. Like I have another one that I could release probably tomorrow if I wanted to edit, but like I'm putting more passion into it because I'm actually enjoying what I'm doing, and the rate that I'm growing it's okay. I'm not just, sitting there with 2 subscribers anymore, just waiting for someone other than my second account to subscribe to me. But dude, it's I don't know. I'm just enjoying my time on YouTube more now than I have ever enjoyed in the past. It's just a really good time.
Yeah, it's fun, man. It's definitely good, especially when you have like a community.
Yeah.
I mean, even myself though, you see how like I'm growing. I don't have a true community yet. I'm in a community, but I don't have like a dedicate. I have viewers, a shitload of them that keep coming back, and I notice them every video commenting. But that's one thing that I'm really trying to get is that community of people that are there, and I
Like
could always
me, I got
interact. So
about 3 people that comment on most of my videos lately since I started the Minecraft series, and that's honestly like the best feeling ever. Honestly, like I don't know why it's the best feeling, but just seeing people that are interested in what I'm doing and actually like loving it and having a full conversation with me in the comment section, it's the best feeling in the world.
yeah, someone is appreciating your work, and that's the one
Yes.
thing that I love. Yeah.
That's where it makes me want to do it even more, because when I wasn't getting any responses, then I was just like, okay, I don't really have a purpose on doing this. Like, why am I doing this? I don't need to be. Just no one's actually viewing my stuff. And now that I have people actually commenting on videos, thanking me for doing a certain tutorial video, or me having to explain to them how to do something in another game, and then them telling me that they finally did it and that I helped them, and just people having nice just conversations. Even people that just ask me how my day is. Like it's it's really nice. It's really
Yeah,
really good.
it's great. Yeah. I mean, what else? Yeah. That's pretty much it, man. Like, that's what it's all about. It's the community and the passion and the drive. I mean, like, I want to actually, there's this one thing. So, I mean, I don't, I hate when people do this. Like, I hate when people in my real life try doing this, but like, my mom found out that I, do YouTube and stuff, obviously. And, she likes to brag, oh my God, my son does this and he gets some, he gets views or whatever. And I don't
That's
like
what
that
my
because
sister does.
yeah. And the thing is, obviously, I'm not huge. I'm not like, I don't even have 100,000 subs, not even 10,000 yet. So I really don't like when people like say stuff like that about me, but it is still cool. But, she brought it up to one of her friends, and her friend has a daughter. And
Devin
the
got
daughter,
some poon. No, okay.
no, she's like 13.
Whoa, okay.
No. So her friend,
Delete.
yeah, so her friend has a daughter, and the girl, I guess my mom works with her or whatever, and she was like, oh, yeah, my daughter has a YouTube channel too, and she heard that you can make a lot of money off of it, so she's trying to do it. And so she told my mom that, and she was like, maybe your son could sub to my daughter and she could sub back. And it's like, my mom told me that, and I was like, no, That's not going to
Yeah.
happen. That's
The sub
not what
for
it's about.
subs do not
First of
do
all,
anything.
yes, sub for subs, they
I
don't
used to
work.
do that back in the day.
I'm
Like
not going to go
it
watch her
doesn't help.
videos of her trying to dance because I think she does dancing videos. I don't even care if she's probably, I don't know. No,
People
maybe she
dance
wouldn't see this
then.
now. Imagine. But like, no, I think she does like dancing videos or whatever. And it's like, that's a cool thing if you want to do it. But the fact that I heard that she wants to do it because you can get money out of it. And it's like,
It's
sure, yes, you can get money out of it. That's a fun thing. And yeah, I personally, I do make money from my videos, but that's not at all why I do it. I do it because I love it and I have such a great time with it. I would never support someone that's doing it just for the greedy money. I
Yeah.
hate that. That personally me, I do not like that at all because that's not what it's not what it's about, man. Like, yes, like you can make videos and have a passion and still want the money. That's great. Like everyone wants that, right? That's the dream. But if that's your sole purpose and goal is that I want the money and that's why I'm going to do it, I think that's pathetic. And I would never
Yeah.
support something like that ever in my life. So, yeah,
It's
I mean,
kinda
that's just a little story
yeah,
from me, man.
it's man.
I don't know.
People like that, they just that's like most of the people on YouTube, honestly.
Yeah.
Like most of them just want to become millionaire. Like there's a kid I know. I used to watch his streams all the time, and he's probably not watching this video. I don't even think he subscribed to me. But I used to watch all of his streams on like wrestling game, and he stopped doing all that. He had thousands of followers on Twitch. Stopped all of that. He could have been making money if he actually set up his donation thing, but he didn't because he's a little slow. But he got onto YouTube and he just wanted to be the next Jake Paul. All he wanted was to make clickbaity videos just so he can get views and money. And then he realized that it doesn't work. It was not working for him, and I had a whole conversation with him. I was just like, you gotta actually be genuine. You can't. You gotta be doing this because you want to do it, not because you want the money from it. And it's just, I don't know. People like that are just pain in the ass.
Because that's the thing, man. You don't see growth. I mean, sure, there are some cases where it happens where you see growth if you're just being greedy, whatever. But most of the time, man, you're not going to see growth if you're really not passionate and putting in work. I was going to call someone out really quickly. It's a bigger content creator, but I'm just not going to do that. I don't even want to say anybody's name because that's not who I am. I don't want to do that. But like, you could be shaking your booty in front of the camera.
Booty, booty, booty.
Well, you might know who I'm talking about. Don't say it. But like, you could shake your booty in front of the camera for some, 12-year-olds to see while you're playing a first-person shooter.
Oh, I know.
And get some money easily. But like, come on, man. Is that really what it's all about? Like, that's an easy way, but
yeah.
I don't have respect for that. So that's just me, though. Whatever.
If YouTube ever dies, that's why it's gonna die. Just being freaking them booty shakers. But Devin, I actually just sent you something on Twitter about Fallout. You're not gonna be able to buy it on Steam.
Oh yeah,
yeah. It's only gonna be on Bethesda.net. So
yeah, and
that
I
kind of
think.
sucks.
Wait, okay. It's only through Bethesda.net. Yeah, okay. It's not through Blizzard also, or is that Call of Duty, right? Yeah, that was Black Ops 4.
Why would it be through Blizzard?
I don't know. I don't think it, man.
This
But
guy.
yeah. I mean, I don't see why that would be too big of a deal. I don't use Steam, so.
Oh, it's another application you gotta download. Which
Yeah,
is
it's just something separately.
Kind of dumb, but.
Yeah, whatever.
But
I don't care. Screw it.
But yeah, I think this is gonna be actually the end of the podcast. It's been a pretty good one. Talked about a lot of serious and like personal stuff that's been going on and like how we feel about certain things. Talked about games that we're really excited for, and things about them that are really exciting. And I think this has been a good hour and a half. It's been a good hour and a half talking to you,
Definitely.
Daquan.
Yeah,
Oh, damn.
definitely, man. It's fun.
Like,
It's
ran out
fun
of
doing
ammo.
that
But yeah,
stuff.
if any of you have enjoyed anything Devin has been saying in this video, go follow his Twitter down below.
Twitter.
It's in the description. He probably wants you to follow that more than his YouTube channel, to be honest.
Yup, yup.
He wants them followers. But yeah, that's basically it. If you guys want to join my Discord, it's in the description. I post whenever I have a new video. You can submit things for superstars for WWE 2K,
Dude, I think, like,
especially when the new game comes out.
my
So if you want me to
eyes-
use someone in there, you
like, I think
can.
one eye,
And
like,
you can
moves
just talk to me in there.
one
Just
way
have a
and then
good
the
old
other eye goes the
conversation.
other way.
But that's gonna be it. And we'll see you guys in the next video. And peace out.
Goodbye.
Most of
Okay,
the
that
time.
was.
See where people are shooting.
That's staying in.